I'd have to say the most useful learning moment for me so far would have to be there was one specific session where we learned about the difference between help and support. So we learned that there, like, okay, basically, a lot of us in the Ideas Collective are doing things that are supporting a lot of different people, raising awareness, educating people on different social issues. So one thing that has come up was whether we should be using the word helping people or using the phrase supporting people. And it was really interesting to learn how a difference in how we speak can be what determines how somebody interprets our intentions. So we learned about this whole savior complex, and it basically allowed us to realize that it is important for people to understand that we are actually supporting the people that we are helping with the not helping, supporting, as opposed to saying helping. So these little things actually matter. Say our project has definitely changed since we've started, because not necessarily changed completely, but our idea has changed. Because when we first came to the Ideas Collective, it was literally just an idea. But now we've been able to progress and make it into subcategories so we know exactly how we will be able to tackle the issue. The Ideas Collective sessions, in the equality session that we specifically had in different groups, we learned that when there's a social issue that we are trying to tackle, there's always going to be somebody who is against that social issue. So the Recrowned Ireland team were trying to figure out who would be against tackling period poverty. And then we realized after doing a bit of research that people who are aware of climate change may be against period poverty because of the unsustainable nature of period products. We have decided to do is look for ways to work with third-party organizations or companies whose aim is actually to work with sustainable period products, create sustainable period products and sell them. So we would be able to use that when we are doing our second category of our project, which is to tackle period poverty as at its source by providing these products. So hopefully we will be able to have sponsors or work with sustainable period product companies. Um, I would say the aspect of working with the Ideas Collective is definitely working with like-minded people, because it encourages you to continue on the path that you're going on and continue with the project that you're working on. It motivates you being around people who are also trying to achieve their goals. And that stood out to me the most, it would have to be the session where a lot of the girls actually came out about how difficult it has been over the years, um, actually coming out as a leader. Because when a lot of the girls were listening to the term leader, it kind of had negative connotations for them. They were kind of feeling like when they were to come out or they were to step out and do something that they knew they could, they wouldn't, because they felt like it would come out as them being bossy, or I don't want to say the B word, but you know what I mean. So a lot of the girls actually came, like, it kind of helped me learn as well that that was what I was doing as well as I was growing up. Like, I knew that I could do these things, but I didn't want to come across as bossy. But at the same time, I feel like it taught me personally that I should just go for it. And hopefully, like in the future, younger girls don't actually feel that way too. I feel like everybody should just go for it. If you know you can do it, do it. Don't care about what other people think. So that would have to be the session that stood out to me the most.